Hello, my beautiful souls. Happy new week. Happy Tirza's Tarot Tuesday. My name is Tirza Schaefer, and I'm the Smiling Goddess. So let's hope my smile helps a few people become more peaceful. Do my little part to world peace, one person at a time. Anyway, for those who don't know me, I'm a goddess facilitator. I read tarot cards. I do past life regressions, Reiki healing. I'm the founder of Goddess Reiki. So yeah, I've started doing really. Even as a child, I've had an interest in kind of. First, it was religious stuff because I didn't know there was anything else, and then when I moved to London when I was 19, I moved to the UK, and first was a bit outside and then into London. Anyway, that's when my career in studying various religions, occult, esoterics, spiritual things, New Age, Wicca, shamanism. I've kind of, touched a bit into everything, and kind of, yeah, I guess I'm kind of a spiritual melting pot in my head a bit. So anyway, but finally found what I was looking for, haven't I? That doesn't mean you stop learning. So now that I've got my tarot diploma, and yeah, working on the astrology part now. And various other things. But anyway, let's start with the Goddess of the Week. You can read all about goddesses on my website. It's TIRZA'S, and on the top menu, one of them options says Divine Library. Underneath that one is tarot, goddesses, gods, power animals. So take your pick. And I've got lots of goddesses on there, so because that's my main focus, so that's the most of those. And take your pick and see which one you want to read about. You might want to read up on the Goddess of the Week that I'm picking now, which is Caridwen. She's Welsh, and what I like very much is she's also there for poetry. And apart from being a dark goddess, and she can be really frightful, but she can also be very helpful, prophetic. She's the one that is usually depicted with a cauldron, because the mythology, the story goes about brewing a brew and a drink, and that didn't quite work out, so because somebody spilled it, so she went after that person and after that young man, anyway, trying to catch him. He changed forms, so there's a shape-shifting going on. She's changing forms to then always be able to get the better of him. And but in the end, she gave birth to a poet. So absolutely beautiful story. Have a look at it on my website, read more. It's been a while since I've read up about her, so I don't have everything right there on the top of my head, but I'm more familiar with the energies. Okay, in the mythology you might want to read up in more detail, not just on my website, but if that's a goddess that particularly interests you, there are some beautiful books about various goddesses, and I think there's one about Caridwen which I haven't read yet, but it's either on my wish list or on my bookshelf. Yeah, and and other goddesses obviously as well. So I've read an absolutely beautiful one about Hecate, and I've talked about it in another video, so you can look that up. Have a look at the book haul videos, or I might have done a separate one for that one. I can't even remember anymore. It's a bit so much going on at the moment. But anyway, so we're talking. Well, we've just come out of the new moon, isn't it? So the darkness would really go in line with that energy. Yeah. So let's see what the cards say. So we've got the Page of Swords, which is learning new things, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. And we're going to do a fourth one. Oh, the Fool. That's an interesting one. Oh my God. So, Page of Swords, talking about poetry here. Having fun, learning something new. So this is like, what interests you? Where do you have enthusiasm? You know, what's your passion? And you might want to start to learn something new. Now is the time. You know, have a new course, gain a new understanding of things. Don't always take stuff so seriously, not in the sense that, you know, you shouldn't pursue your studies properly, but or whatever you're learning, but like stay open to enjoying it and having that kind of childlike wonder about it as well. Okay, don't get so involved in, oh my God, I have to learn all this, and you know, this is so serious. It's like, you know, look at the light side, because that helps when you study as well. When you really, you know, when you have a passion for something, it's so much easier to gain and retain information than when you really hate it. Like if you think back at school, I'm sure there were subjects that really did not interest you, that you didn't have an affinity for. So, and that was hard, and you just learned for the next test, and then it was like all gone from your mind again, isn't it? But when you really loved something, you might even remember that 50 years later. So that's a big thing. Seven of Swords, which is usually the sneaky card. So we have to be careful of some sort of deception. So the Page of Swords, of course, is also, it can, because it has kind of a childlike quality to it, you might want to keep an eye out that people don't think like you're naive and you can be taken advantage of. Okay. You also might have some beliefs that are self-sabotaging. You know, that could be on the inner level, you know, your inner saboteur telling you, no, you can't do that. No, it's not going to work. Stuff like that. So, you know, be mindful of that. Just keep out watching. You know, don't use them being paranoid or anything. But, you know, we've just come out of Leo season, but here we go again, King of Wands. There is the light. So that is like, you know, stand in your power. You have all the strength and everything that it takes to really be a leader. And what I'm getting right now is surround yourself with leader types as well, people on your wavelength, people that can be good to have in your corner, to have your back, and might also be able to teach you something, but also don't underestimate your own power. I think this is very much like you are powerful, surround yourself with powerful people, okay, who are on the same, you know, have sort of the same outlook on life, of course. You know, you don't want a psychopath killer or something. That might be a powerful person, but you know, that is maybe somebody we want to keep far away from. Okay, I'm just exaggerating to make a point here, but you know what I mean. You know, so you must, you know, people you feel aligned with, but who are not like, woe is me, but like are actively, you know, taking responsibility and working on themselves and whatever they're doing, and having leadership, you know, not afraid to take a leadership position as well for their own lives and for that of others. Yeah, and the Fool is, and that would go with the Page of Swords as well. I would say start something new. Okay, now is the time to start something new. And it's like, it might feel scary, it might feel like it's a risk or something. And that doesn't mean you have to gamble away everything that you've got, basically, but it means take a calculated risk, weigh your options, and, take that plunge. Because it's a good time to start something new, which is really good. And again, you have all that power of the people or one person that you need behind you, and your own strength. Okay, you've got what it takes, and you can start something new with that. There's something great. It's also very creative. Doesn't have to be like an artsy type of thing or something, but creativity in the way that is something new, innovative, a different spin, a different angle of something that already exists. It could be that, or it could be something obviously completely new, but I feel like it's still it's not groundbreaking, kind of never heard of before kind of thing, but you're doing something, you're giving it your own spin. You have that strength in your personality to shine, and you have the powers that be, your own inner strength to have your back, and you can take that calculated risk to make that leap, to start that new thing, whatever it is, to go into that new direction. If that's, your inner self-development, whatever, new career or new business, something like that. Start with it. So, and enjoy the hell out of it. Whatever you need to learn along the way, you can learn that, even if it's something new. Let me tell you, when I wrote my first book, all I could do is type text into Word and press click save, okay, and give it a name, the file. That's all I knew. I didn't know about formatting that time, forget about making pictures. Facebook was full of just text posts of people. People actually read longer pieces of text. Oh my God, yeah, I'm a dinosaur. And but I love it. I'm a longhand person anyway. That's probably why I never liked Twitter, and that it's just you don't have enough room to express yourself. Anyway, so back in those days, and now it's like I had to learn how to build a website, how to make pictures. Then came the reels, which, okay, I'm still not that great. Yeah, but there you go, lots of new things going, and it keeps you on your toes, and gets you going. And so you see, so it's nice. There's always something new you learn along the way, and that makes the whole thing interesting. And with Caradron, it's like I don't feel like it's dark in this sense, in the way of the subconscious. You can overcome any kind of betrayal or self-sabotage with that strength of the King of Wands, with that, Leonine strength. And Caradron is like that. She is lending you her power. She is really powerful, and somebody who wronged her, she pursued that person relentlessly, didn't she? But then in the end, it kind of all turned well, it turned out well again. So yeah, but she's a powerful ally to have, and that is like she is really going on, forget about the moon and the bats, or but something like that, it's like nighttime and moon shining and whatever, which you might usually associate with her, but like it's a power. It's about this fierce power of creativity, of passion, of moving forward and having that strength, and she is a powerful goddess, dark in the sense of also it's like, it's not one of those like, Oh, let me cuddle you. I love you so much. Which is wonderful, and we need that too. Okay, not dissing anybody here. But sometimes you really need to, yeah, I can do it. That sort of thing. You want somebody, you really push you, get you over that, get you over the finishing line and that, so like you're in a drill sergeant or something. And that, that's carried in this week for you. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here from her. Right, so I hope you really love that. You can do something with that, and it is of interest to you. As always, it's a general reading, so even when it's a personal reading, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it, leave it, and you are your own highest authority, and trust your own intuition, obviously. I would really love for you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you feel called to do so, put a little comment underneath, check out the links in the info box, and check out my services as well. I'm available to be booked anytime, so you can click your way through there. TIRZASchaefer.com/services will land you on our page where you've got the big choice, and then can narrow it down whatever you like to do. So yeah, would love to hear from you. Give me a follow, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Lots of love. Bye.